Hello, Aries placements. This message may apply if you have Aries as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or South Node placements. This message will resonate for you whenever you see it. I'm currently filming this in the month of August, for the month of August. But whenever you see it, trust that this message is meant for you. So what is going on for the Aries placements? I started filming most of the Aries reading the other day, and of course, as I was literally almost at the end, my camera roll ran out of space. So yeah, and I don't know how to fucking edit shit, so I'm just redoing it. Okay, so the first card that came out for you guys is the Eight of Cups. Okay, interesting. No one has gotten this card. A lot of signs have been getting similar cards, but no one's gotten this card. Interesting. Eight of Cups. This is a card of walking away after being disappointed, after trying really hard, investing a lot of your emotions into something, and just seeing after repeated effort that just what you want is not coming together because, you know, it just trust that it wasn't aligned for your highest good. You can pour your heart into something, but if other people aren't pouring that energy back, then you can't force a situation that's not meant to be. So I see you guys leaving behind some sort of disappointment. Let's see what this is in regards to. Yeah, and I feel like the Aries archetype, I know the nodes just shifted, you know, and I should probably talk about the nodes more, because every time I start one of these readings, I say, oh, North Node or South Node. Basically, in everyone's birth chart, like, your North Node is like your destiny and your purpose in life, what you're heading towards, and then your South Node is always the opposite side of that. So your South Node is like your past life karma, things that you've been through. So the nodes just shifted into Aries and Libra. So like I feel like the associations of Aries ruled by Mars, masculine, warlike, aggressive energy, and then Libra, you know, the peaceful, balanced, feminine energy. So it's like Aries is like self-preservation, and Libra is like, you know, balance in relationships, creating harmony. So I feel like Aries energy, it tends to be very lonely, and this is coming from, like, I'm an Aries moon. Like, when you're the first to do something and you're always the first, like, yes, it makes you a leader, but it's also isolating, because a lot of people won't jump on the bandwagon until there's a bandwagon to jump on. It's like people won't approve or like see your vision until everyone else appreciates it too. But by that point, you're like already moved on to something else. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So walking away from something that's not fulfilling, and then it's like you have this new beginning that wants to come in, and I feel like you are really craving this fresh start, just so that you feel like there's something to walk towards. It's like when you're leaving something behind, you trust, like, intuitively that you're walking towards something greater, but when you don't know what that thing is yet, it's like you feel like you're wandering without a purpose. And it's like, you know, there is that new beginning that wants to come in, but you're blocking it, or there's something blocking it. It's, you know, possibly some sort of fear. Oh, okay. Why is everyone getting the Lovers? That is so interesting. Okay, interesting. Okay, so you could have walked away from a disappointing relationship, or just something that was not going anywhere. It's like too many nights of just crying or trying to figure it out when, like, the other person wasn't. Interesting. I want more clarity on this. Queen of Swords, it's like you stood your ground, you communicated, you're you're really like not holding you're not repressing your voice or your truth anymore. Like you're calling it how it is. Like you're saying how you feel. And that creates boundaries. When you don't state what it is that you want, or you're kind of going with the flow and you're not expressing your desires, then, you know, that leaves more room for people to put forth their own agenda. And if you're not careful, then, you know, it's possible to get swept up in other people's ideas. So that's why it's super important to know what your ideas and plans are and what you want to create. And this goes back to like the Fool in reverse. It's like you want that new beginning, but you don't know what it is. So how can you recognize it when it's there? Like if you're trying to manifest a relationship, or just attracting new people into your life, it's like you have to become that person first. If you want to hang out with a certain group of people or people that do things you're interested in, then you have to dress like, act like, and be the part of the person you want to be. Because if you know yourself to be something but you're not putting that effort forwards, then how are people going to know that you changed? You know? The Magician in reverse. Okay, I feel like there's just some sort of manipulation occurring, or like, because, you know, this card upright, it's like manifesting, right? But in reverse, it's like, okay, so I feel like the word manipulate gets a bad rep. Manipulate just means to change, but when it's not authentic, I feel like you could just be doing shit for the sake of doing shit and seeing what sticks, and that's probably why you feel like you're like wandering and so lost. It's like, well, I don't know what's next, and I have this sense of like, I know I have to create something, but I don't exactly know what it is. So you're just kind of doing a bunch of shit and seeing what sticks. Oh my god. Okay, the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is, wow, we have the Queen and the Page of Swords. So I feel like there's this dire need to express yourself. Like it's pretty urgent. Like I feel like the Queen might be more eloquent, or might be more well spoken, whereas the Page, like it's the urgency. It's like I don't even care if like I looked over this speech, or you know, this is presentable. Like you just want to get stuff off your chest. And I feel like what could be happening is you're being misinterpreted or being taken out of context, or just something isn't going the way that you're planned. It's like there's this blockage, and there's this need to speak up and get clear so that no one can twist your words. Whoa. Temperance in reverse. Okay, yeah, I'm just getting like heavy imbalance. It's like certain areas of your life, you know. Tell me more about Temperance in reverse. I just feel like a lot of the relationships that you're in are not reciprocal. Take this as it resonates, but it's like you are in a point in your life where you need people that uplift you and see your vision and want to create the same things that you want to create. Yeah, like I think, and if it comes out again, it comes out, but I think the Three of Cups in reverse just wanted to come out, and that's when you're not resonating with like a group of people. That's when, you know, you want to spend more time alone. I see you guys just leaving old situations behind, old narratives behind. Like, that's not even who you are anymore. It's restrictive. I think the Page of Cups in reverse wanted to come out. So interesting. Yeah, I feel like upright, this is usually like a new love offer or new creative endeavor, or like something fulfilling. And like, I think it's so interesting how, you know, you have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. It's like this August, you're like in your emotions and your intuition. Like that's what you're leaning into very heavily. But I just feel like these cards being in reverse, it's like you're not letting things flow. It's like, with the Swords and the Cups, it's like, because Swords is like thoughts and ideas, and then Cups is emotion, intuition. And it's like, you could be saying you want one thing, but your feelings show otherwise. And I think that's where this imbalance comes from, or this like instability. What else is going on for the Aries this August? Like, you could just feel lost right now. Or like you're missing out on things. You're not missing out on anything. Like, don't be disappointed. Don't think that because something didn't work out that like it's your fault. Yeah, death. It's like immense transformation and change. Like, you are reforming your identity. Like, you have to, oh fuck, it's like every old part of yourself that no longer serves you, all these old people, all these old narratives, like they have to die. Like, I feel like you are coming closer to the person that you want to be. You're creating yourself. And I think the more that you get clear on where you're heading, what's going on? You could have a lot of air placements, or just be attracting air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, just people that are going to help you speak your truth. Okay, wow. Interesting. So, you know, I was just talking about balance. The Six of Pentacles came out, and this is, you know, if you feel like your finances have been imbalanced, or your partnerships, it's like not equal give and take, expect that to be restored. So wherever you have been overexerting yourself, you will be receiving. And then, you know, if you've been taking but not giving, like expect that to balance out. So whatever your financial situation, like expect more balance to come in August. I feel like right now there's a lot of change happening, and you don't, like, because you don't see what's next for you, you're in the in-between phase of like killing off the old parts and things that aren't meant for you anymore, to help you jump into this new future. But it's going to take a lot of brainstorming on your part. So don't give up yet. Like, the more you guys just speak your truth and state out loud what you want, the people that are around you that actually fuck with you, will hear that and want to help you get to where you want to be at. So yeah, I hope this message resonated. If you want to book a personal reading with me, feel free to DM me. We can discuss rates and times. If you live in LA, we can meet up. But yeah, I hope this message resonated, and have a lovely day.